Ooh, the lighting is going to be a challenge for today's video, folks. Hi, and welcome to Tiny House Customs. I'm Dan, and you are?
Felix.
That's your real name? Mm-hmm. So you're junior, but you're not the youngest. This doesn't make sense.
Yep.
We'll call him Mini-Me. This guy is always here, ready to work.
I can get exercise.
You get some exercise. Yeah, you're not playing video games.
Yeah.
So in today's video, I'm going to build the upper deck there. It's like a 4x6, I think, is the deck. So I'm going to move this piece of work right here that I've got. I'm going to move it away a little bit so I can build it. And then I might build some like shanty shack up top there with a little roof, just so that's closed in for the winter. Should have done that months ago, because that is my only problem. That plastic up there prevents the water from getting in. All right, I'm just not going to talk. We're just going to do this. Just to give you a heads up, I got a different microphone on this thing today, so I'm trying something different. You know, I think that's important. Just do me a favor.
What?
Don't go over the camera.
Okay.
Ooh, found it all, baby. Look, smart me. Put it on top. So my original plan with this deck is to have stairs that come up right here on this side, and then have a 4x6 deck right there with one step that goes down onto the lower, larger 8x8 deck. So I kind of want to set myself up to not be a failure. A lot of the cutting can get done right from the get-go. I'm coming out 4 feet total, so we can do some math and figure out my joists and then my side pieces, and I can cut this one. So I can cut my one piece this length, two pieces that, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces like that. 4, 2, very simple. This is my ledger board. That's the board that's connected to the house. Maybe the one that comes out, 2 that comes out, 1 that goes across, and 1 that goes here, here, here. What did I say? 4? I need 1 at 6 feet. Alright, 4 feet, 46.5. And then I need 4 at 45. I want the face piece that you're gonna see on the end here to be the nicest looking one, the straightest one, the prettiest, everything. So I'm just gonna go through this lumber real quick and see what I picked out a year ago. God, these are just fugly pieces of wood. Really ugly, knotty, messy, just gross. 6 feet. God, this wood lumber used to be so nice. Now it's just crap. Hey! Come here! Come here! Come here! Let's go. Look. Yep, no stairs. Don't do it. Okay, go run in traffic. Oh, you ain't moving that. Yes, I am. Can't beat that. Pino, watch out. Clearly, some stink bugs have made that their home. Beautiful. One of my YouTube comments was blaming a girl for my disappearance.
How dare they?
Well, I would tend to agree with them. I was trying to build this whole thing without a hammer, but I failed. I'll tell you, my hands are just silky smooth. Cruising right along, folks. Only 2 more pieces of wood to put in. Yes, this project is done. Oh, that thing's huge. It's like safe for everything, Peanut, even you. Project is going way better than expected. Pretty looking piece of plywood. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, safe. You jumped the fuck off of it. Fernand, don't do that. Don't do that, Fernand. So I finished up the rough framing of the little porch deck, whatever you want to call it. I did build a little shanty shack roof on top. Eventually I want to do one of those like wind sail things, to sail, shade sail. I can't remember what it's called, but I want to have one made for this area. Not sure what shape I want to do, but I'll have a post out here that'll connect into maybe 2 posts. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do, but one of the major problems with my front door is that it lets water into the house, and that was just because of the way I built it. Most front doors have some type of overhang or roof on it so that water doesn't get into your house. If I don't do any type of sail or screen thing or whatever, I will end up building something just out of some metal with some probably clear plexi on top. Not sure exactly yet, but this is good enough for the winter, and shit, it'll be good for until that plywood rots out, because I'm perfectly fine with it. So when I was building this, I kind of stopped talking for the whole video, so sorry for that, but I just wanted to touch base on a couple things that I did. These things are not code, like this is not okay what I did here, but for a temporary structure, it's fine. You do have to level these every once in a while because the ground's going to settle or rise, depending on the season. So it's not code, but it'll be good enough for this project. I did use a 6x6, and these concrete footings are made for a 4x4. So I did notch this out, the base of the 6x6. So it was a 4x4 on the bottom of it, and it sits down into that little cradle. So this is not going to go anywhere. You know, you can't kick that off the concrete, so it's strong. And then also when I was building this, I tried to build it to code as possible. I did use joist hangers, 2x6 joist hangers, installed them correctly to code. The ledger boards are all lagged in to code, but it's kind of a little variation because I made that removable ledger. And then I didn't film the step that I put in there, but it is just a temporary step. But this is kind of how, once I do the final deck boards on this, I'll build some type of box that sits on the finished decking, and it'll go underneath there, and it'll support this corner of the deck. Then the runs here will be finished the same way that this deck's finished, as well as that deck. So it'll all end up flowing in together, and it'll look good. I wasn't really happy with how it turned out. I don't like seeing the ends on it. So when I do build the permanent one, I'm gonna do a lot better job on that. But as of right now, it's strong enough for this rodeo, and it gives Peanut a new place to hang out, right, Peanut? Come here, bud. Come here, go outside. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. I don't really want to go inside. It's such a nice day out. Can I stay outside? Don't knock my drink over. Come on. Up. Okay, good. No, stay up there. No, stay up there. Oh, Peanut, you got a bath, didn't you? Yeah, it's such a muddy mess out here. I had to have a bath. It was so dirty. Poncho, get lost. Get lost, Poncho. I don't like you. Peanut, get him out of here. Get him. Chase him out of here. Get him. Oh, God, Poncho. He's not the brightest. But I am happy to finally have this. I definitely need to do the stairs soon because those things are literally on their last leg, and they're sketchy and they're very dangerous. Probably like the one thing my landlords don't like about this tiny house is that those stairs are like a liability problem. So one day I'll do the stairs. I don't know. It's not in my wants to do soon, but eventually I'll get to it. But But I'm happy that I finally got this. I know it doesn't look great, but the rough framing of it is done, and then I can beautify it in the future if I ever do. I think if I ever sell the tiny house, because this thing weighs so much, the deck's not going to be included, because to ship this, to move it, it just wouldn't work. The logistics on it. I'd have to have a flatbed truck that this can go on. I was originally going to put this on the tongue, but I'm sure I'm well over the weight that I can legally be, so I don't know if this thing will ever move, but technically it's a movable structure, right? It's got axles, it's got a hitch, it's got a registration. It's a movable structure. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. This was just a little small break from the shipping container workshop that I'm working on. I am going to jump into that next video, and I'm going to go start working on that stuff right now. So, cool. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel and you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up. I know there's something else. Oh yeah, you got to leave those words that you put down in the comment section. They're never really great words, but I read them. I shouldn't read them. I should stop reading them. That's why it drives me to drink. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.